Hi team, welcome to the channel. Today's topic is a personal favorite of mine, slow living. In a world that often feels like it's constantly speeding up, embracing a slower pace of life can be a game changer. So grab a cup of tea, find a comfortable spot, and let's dive into this art that is slow living. First things first, what is slow living? It's more than just a lifestyle, it's a mindset. A conscious choice to savor life's moments and prioritize what matters most. Slow living encourages us to be present, mindful, and intentional in our daily experiences. It encourages us to celebrate quality over quantity, to live with intent, to be conscious and considered in all of our choices. Adopting a slower mindset, switching off autopilot, and making space for reflection and self-awareness in our everyday lives. So now that you have an idea of what slow living is, what's caused this concept to come about? Well, let's first acknowledge the pace of modern life. We live in a world that celebrates speed. From fast food to instant messaging to the constant stream of cheap dopamine we get from TikTok on the daily, there's a constant push to do more in less time, to consume information faster and to forget it just as quickly. This fast-paced lifestyle we're leading has led to stress, burnout, and a feeling of being disconnected from ourselves. This disconnection has led some of us to just stop. Stop and think rationally about what this fast-paced expectation of life has made us become, and how we can consciously make ourselves go back to a slower, more intentional way of living and making decisions. This concept's now made its way to the forefront of societal conversation, but why? Because people are burnt out. Now let's talk about why slow living matters and its benefits. It's not about doing everything in slow motion, but about finding a rhythm that allows us to appreciate life more fully. By embracing slow living, we open ourselves up to a myriad of benefits, such as reduced stress, increased creativity, improved relationships, and a greater sense of fulfillment. To guide us on this journey, let's explore some key principles of slow living. So number one, having a mindful presence. Slow living encourages us to be fully present in each moment, savoring the richness of our experience, and wanting us to be focused and self-regulate our emotions. Two, it's about intentional choices, about making conscious choices and decisions that align with our values rather than succumbing to the pressure of societal expectation. 3, sustainable living. Slow living emphasizes a much more sustainable and eco-friendly approach to life. Not something that's absolutely required, but it does foster a deeper connection with our environment and discourages overconsumption. Consumption for consumption's sake. Quality over quantity. Number 4, quality over quantity. In a world obsessed with more, slow living encourages us to focus on quality relationships, quality experiences, and quality in our possessions. Not to want more for the sake of having more, but being content with having more useful items surround us in our daily lives. Great! Now that we have defined slow living and explored its core tenets and benefits, how do you incorporate slow living into your busy schedule? How do you make sure that it's something that you can do on the daily without adding another task into your schedule? Well, fear not. It's about small intentional steps, and you can start today by taking the following actions. Number 1, mindful mornings. Instead of scrolling TikTok to begin your day, instead download a mindfulness app. Instead of scrolling TikTok to begin your day, you can download a mindfulness app. You can open it first thing in the morning, and it will guide you with a quiet few moments of self-reflection, setting a positive tone for all the hours ahead. Number 2, and this is really easy, savoring meals. Turn eating into a ritual by savoring each bite. Maybe try a new spice. This doesn't require you to learn to cook anything new, or having to master a new recipe, but instead encourages you to think for a moment about fostering gratitude for your food. Number 3, prioritize rest. Embrace the power of relaxation and rejuvenation. Ensure you're getting enough sleep every night and going to bed on time. Ensure you're doing something every day to unwind, even if it's just for 30 minutes, it's extremely important. Number 4, try a digital detox. Take regular breaks from technology to reconnect with the world around you and reduce digital overwhelm. It takes just small steps. Instead of coming home and sitting on the couch scrolling for hours, take even 30 minutes to just do something out of your comfort zone. Read 30 minutes of a book. Try journaling or just writing things down. These small steps are all that's required. Don't try and reinvent the wheel with an all-new schedule. That will just set you up for failure. To bring these principles to life, let me take a minute to tell you what happened to me when I tried to implement principles of slow living into my own life. So I'm a terrible person when I don't have a routine. Everything goes off the rails. When I don't write down my schedule for the day, things don't get done. I really want to finish at least one book front to back this year. So I put a section in my calendar that said read 10 minutes a day, no matter what. And since I wrote it into my schedule and I can see it in front of me every single day, I kept to it. And in 2 months, I read 2 books. It's been years since I finished a single book, which is sad. But I read 2 in 2 months, and then might not sound like a lot for some people, but it was an important accomplishment for me and something I'm very proud of. As we wrap up our exploration of slow living, remember it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Take small steps, be patient with yourself, take pride in those small steps, and remember, being busy doesn't equate to being successful or important. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, every journey has its final day. Don't rush.